Do you realize that as you're going through your day, you're constantly asking yourself questions? Most of us don't notice the questions that we're asking ourselves because it's almost like an ongoing commentary that's happening all day long and we stop being aware of it. But the questions that we ask ourselves create a mental reflex, and the reflex is to find an answer to that question. Our brains are literally incapable of not answering any question that you ask it. Now, if I were to ask you, for instance, how old are you? You're probably thinking of that number. This may not seem like such a profound thing for the time being, but let's consider what just happened. When I asked you the question about your age, all of your thought processes and mental processes went into the direction of looking for the answer and finding that number. And then it brought that number into your awareness and into your consciousness, and you either said it or you thought it. Now, had I asked you a question that you didn't have the answer to, your conscious mind would have said, I don't know, and stopped there. But the subconscious mind doesn't stop. The subconscious mind will continuously look for answers and seek answers to any question that you ask it. And what's interesting is that it will seek answers that are aligned or matching the type of questions and the intention that you had in the question that you asked in the first place. So, for example, if I'm asking myself disempowering and negative questions like, why am I so unlucky? Or why can't I save money? My subconscious mind will give me answers that match the negative questions that I just asked. And it will give me proof and evidence that yes, you're not lucky, and yes, you are incapable of saving money. Now, what can I do with this piece of information? We can start asking ourselves questions in a conscious and intentional manner that are more positive and empowering. So, for example, I could start asking myself questions like, how can I reach my goal quicker and faster? Or what possibilities do I have to grow my business? With questions like these, since my mind has no choice but to look for answers, it will look for answers that are positive because the question itself was positive and filled with hope and possibilities. And the way that my subconscious mind will answer me is by bringing to my awareness and my attention opportunities, people, situations, articles that I might have otherwise missed. So, what I'm saying we should be doing is becoming intentional and conscious in the type of questions that we're asking ourselves because it will affect what happens next.